Fullerton Joint Union High School District, and Fullerton Joint Union High School District Library Services present the Acceptable Use of Technology Agreement Form, also known as the Acceptable Use Policy, or AUP. This is the document that students and their parent or guardian sign at the beginning of each school year. The document is meant to be read with care, so this presentation is just a reminder of the document that was read and signed. There are many ways that technology, including the internet and email, can enhance student academic achievement. Technology will continue to be an ever-growing factor in education. Parents and guardians of minors are responsible for setting and conveying the standards that their children should follow when using electronic information sources. Some material on the internet may be harmful, inaccurate, obscene, profane, or illegal, and the district has implemented filtering software at school sites in order to block such content. The Children's Online Privacy Policy Protection Act maintains that students under the age of 13 must not divulge any personal information through the internet about themselves or others. This includes the student's name, address, telephone number, or other personally identifiable information. The Fullerton Joint Union High School District adheres to this policy for all students in our district, unless permission is obtained from the student's parent or guardian. Acceptable Use of Technology Agreement Form. Technology is a privilege, not a right, and inappropriate use will result in cancellation of the privilege. Students are responsible for good behavior on school computer networks, just as they are in a classroom or a school hallway. Communications on the network are often public in nature. General school rules for behavior and communications apply. The safety and security of minors when accessing electronic mail, media, chat rooms, or any other forms of electronic communication must be protected by law. No sharing of personal information is to occur. There are many ways that students can use technology and electronic information resources to supplement classroom instruction. Students can use word processing, spreadsheet, presentation, graphics, video, and other applications to create products to demonstrate their expertise. The internet is a resource that can be used to obtain information for classes and projects, and can also be used for quizzes and other purposes. Students may use technology at the school site in a safe, ethical, and purposeful manner to communicate in support of research and learning with the educational goals of the district, access and explore appropriate information and resources, work on class projects and assignments, and publish websites under the guidance of the teacher in accordance with district guidelines. Unacceptable use of technology includes use for any illegal purpose, use for financial gain or for commercial, political, and/or personal use unrelated to an educational purpose, use involving impolite, inappropriate, abusive, dangerous, or obscene language, use involving accessing and/or changing computer files that do not belong to the user, use involving sending, receiving, or copying copyrighted material without permission, use involving cheating or plagiarizing, use involving a device or software that captures or monitors others' computer's use that violates the rules of common sense or etiquette, use that accesses restricted information, harmful matter, obscene, profane, or otherwise inappropriate material, use that results in vandalism of property, use that results in harassment or bullying of others, including but not limited to defamatory statements aimed at a person's gender, age, disability, sexual orientation, ethnicity, religion, or political beliefs, use that compromises the security of the operating equipment and/or software, use of file sharing programs without administrative approval, use which intentionally uploads, downloads, or creates computer viruses and/or maliciously attempts to harm or destroy district equipment or materials or manipulate the data of any other user, including so-called hacking. Use which attempts to interfere with other users' ability to send or receive email, attempts to read, delete, copy, modify, or use another individual's identity. Because the use of technology and electronic information resources is a privilege, not a right, the student is expected to respect the importance of acceptable use. As determined by the site administrator, students found to have engaged in unacceptable use will be subject to any or all of the following: a parent conference, suspension and/or termination of computer privileges and/or email internet access, a 0 grade on related assignments and/or removal from the course, suspension and/or expulsion from school, referral to law enforcement authorities, legal action to recover damages and penalties, or other appropriate consequences. This is the portion of the Acceptable Use Technology Agreement form that each student must sign after they have read through the agreement. Parents or guardians also sign this document. Technology use in education is increasing every year. Fullerton Joint Union High School District has many resources for students, but students must abide by the Acceptable Use of Technology Agreement form in order to use technology on campus. This is Mark from Troy High School.